thank you, Vicky. Thank you for letting me know. We'll talk soon, okay?
Hey, it's a little late to be talking to Aunt Vicky, don't you think?
Yeah, she had something to tell me, and I don't want to freak you out,
Dad
sweetheart.
was arrested for murder.
I was really hoping I would get to you before you heard it on the news.
That's not how I found out.
Well, then who told you that your father was in jail?
The person that put him there. My sweet little brother. Todd doesn't have anyone he can count on now, Mom. You're the only person that can get him out of jail.
And why is that? Because he's alienated everyone else he knows.
Everybody deserves a defense. You taught me that before I even learned to read.
Well, someone else is going to have to be in charge of Todd's defense. I'm not defending the man who murdered my husband. Is you like this?
He's not using me.
He is using you, Dani. That's what he does. He thinks if he can get you on his side, you'll convince me to represent him.
So he doesn't care about me at all, then? He's only pretending so that he can get what he wants? Huh?
I'm not saying that he doesn't care about you, but believe me, right now, Todd is thinking about Todd. So he lures you down to the police station.
No, he didn't. I went there on my own, Mom. Okay, because I wanted to. He was totally surprised.
Don't kid yourself. He knew you couldn't stay away. And I bet he told you exactly what you wanted to hear, huh? I'm sorry, but you don't know him like I do.
Guess I never will. Not if he goes to prison for the rest of his life. Why so quiet, Jack? You weren't afraid to open up your mouth at the police station? I mean, don't you want to take credit? After years of being tortured and locked up, Dad is back in jail, thanks to you.
Killers are supposed to be locked up, Starr. You know, so they can't hurt anyone else.
And what about liars? I guess they're safe, otherwise Mom would have been visiting you in prison months ago.
Starr, stop it.
What? I'm just telling the truth. It's about time someone around here did.
She's been like this ever since that freak came back to town. The minute he showed up, she betrayed us. She betrayed our dad. She's a traitor.
Okay, Jack, stop it. Both of you stop. So you went to the police. What could you possibly have told them? You were unconscious the night of the murder.
No, not the whole time. Some stuff came back to me.
Oh.
Just like that?
Sure. All of a sudden, now he remembers everything.
The doctor said I might remember after a while, and I did. I saw Scarface. I heard Dad. I heard the gun go off. So I went to the police. For once, they did their job.
So that's why Todd was arrested.
Dad would have been proud. Last thing he got to do was make the cops jump.
Todd came into your life at the wrong time. If you don't get to know him, you'll probably be better off.
Was I better off not knowing Victor? He used to think that. But you changed your mind. How do you know you won't change your mind about Todd, too?
Don't do this, okay? He will hurt you.
Uncle
okay?
Victor hurt us both, Mom. Over and over again. But he loved us, too, and we loved him.
Victor and Todd are two different people, all right?
Exactly. So for all you know, Todd could be a better man than you
He treated
think.
me like hell, all right? He let me rot on an island in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, and guess what? You married him anyway. Or the man that you thought was him. Look, you found a way to forgive him. Why can't you do that for Todd now?
Because he killed my husband.
But what if he didn't? Weird, huh? How Jack's memory just came back?
I had a head injury, all right? But I got better. It happens.
Okay, what did you say to the police exactly?
I told them that I went back to Dad's house. But before I let myself in, someone knocked me down.
Someone that you didn't see.
That's what I thought at first, but for like a split second, I turned around and saw him. I saw Scarface.
Please, would you let him finish? Come on, tell me.
So I was on the ground, and he took my keys and went looking for Dad. My head really killed, but I could still hear what was going on. Dad was on the phone. All of a sudden, he said, "Who's there?" Oh my God, what the hell do you think you're doing? That's when the gun went off.
So, you picked that moment to pass out? That's really convenient. See, even if he was telling the truth, which he isn't, he wasn't there to see it. He's not an eyewitness. exactly did he say?
He just said a couple of things. Just, who's there? And then I guess he saw the gun because he said, what the hell are you doing? Then, the shot.
Okay, Sherlock, explain this to me. If it's enough for the cops to make an arrest, how come it isn't enough for you?
Because I know you're lying.
So go tell the cops that. See where it gets you. I thought so. Give it up, Starr. Your dad killed mine.
Jack, can you try for just 1 minute to imagine being kept away from your family for 8 years? Think about how long ago that was. Dad missed you growing up. He missed my graduation. He missed my daughter's birth.
So?
So, do you have any idea how hard that was for him? For us to grow up and he wasn't there to see it? We gave him the strength to keep going, to fight to break free. Now he's finally back to us. Do you really think that he would risk anything, any of that, to be locked up again? Please, Jack, tell the police that you made a mistake. Don't take away Dad's freedom.
Sorry. Too late.
It's not too late. You have to do something.
What do you want me to do?
Make him admit that he's lying.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because I don't think he is.
The police think Todd killed Victor. That's good enough for me.
They only think he's guilty because that's what Jack said. The same Jack who told me he didn't do anything to Shane Marasco. Jack thinks he's doing Victor some huge favor by putting Todd in jail, and all Todd knows is that he's being set up.
Who does he think is setting him up?
He wouldn't tell me. But he might tell you if you defend him. Mom, please. He said you're the best lawyer he's ever known, and that you wouldn't be able to live with yourself if you let the wrong man go to prison. He trusts you with his life. He knows you can see through the lies, and that you can prove to the police that they've got the wrong man. You can't seriously be buying what Jack is trying to sell you.
I think my son is telling the truth.
I'm wondering who has the head injury now. Are you forgetting everything that he has done? How he has lied to you, to me, to the principal,
Hey,
to
stop it.
the police?
This is different this time. This is very serious, and Jack knows that. We're talking about a man's life here. He wouldn't lie about something like that, now would you, Jack?
Oh, he wouldn't? Maybe you should tell that to Rex Balsam or Shane. There was a life at risk then, too, wasn't there? Gigi Marasco.
I did not kill Gigi Marasco.
Oh, you didn't? But you locked her in a basement and she couldn't get out.
Stop it.
What? He has already taken someone's life, Mom. If you let him get away with this, that could be Dad. That's next.
Jack, I want you to go and get ready for bed.
You're just gonna let her say that?
No, I'm going to end this conversation now, okay? Get upstairs. Thank you.
Don't let her get to you, Mom.
What are you doing? Everything that he's saying, you're just gonna believe it?
Who says I believe it?
Why didn't I see this coming? Todd is a master at self-justification. You walk in convinced that he's guilty as hell, and an hour later, he's got you thinking nothing was his fault, that everything is absolved simply because he was a victim of abuse as a child.
He didn't say anything about that.
The beatings, his cruel father, how damaged he is, how he can't trust anyone or believe that anyone could ever love him.
Well, isn't it true?
But that doesn't give him a free pass for the rest of his life, okay? He thinks if he can get you to feel sorry for him...
No, he didn't. Okay, he didn't say anything about what happened to him when he was a kid.
Maybe he didn't think he needed to. Because you were vulnerable enough as it is, grieving for Victor.
I am grieving, Mom. I'm grieving. And so are you. And that's why you're so angry right now. But we didn't lose Victor because of Todd.
You don't know that.
I know, but I feel it. I can't explain why. I just do. That's why I'm asking you to do this. You have to help him. Mom, you have to help him.
You know, there are other attorneys.
No, they're not you. Mom, he needs you. You told Jack that you believed him.
I said what I had to say.
Was it the truth? Why would you lie?
Because the alternative is to lose my son. He used to be my little boy, and now he's changed. Maybe because I'm such a bad mother.
Mom, don't...
No, you know what? I've made mistakes. I know that. But I'm awake now, all right? And I know I have a job to do, and it's probably the toughest job I've ever had to do. And that's to make sure that my children grow up to be good people. But I'm scared to death, Starr. I'm scared to death that I've lost Jack, that it's too late for him.
Oh, I'm scared too.
Somewhere along the way, I let him line himself up with Victor. I let that happen. And now Victor's gone, and God, Jack is struggling. He doesn't know who to turn to. He doesn't know who to look up to. He doesn't know who he is. I need to let him know that there is a different way. I've got to let him know that he's not alone.
It's a lot of stuff for you to do.
Well, I'm his mother, sweetheart. If I don't do it, who's going to do it? But you know what? I'm never going to be able to convince him if he doesn't trust me, if he doesn't feel like he can open up to me. I could lose that little boy for good.
And you really still think that that little boy is
Yes,
there?
I do. I swear, just a couple of days ago, I thought he was about ready to open up and ready to admit that he had part of Gigi's death. I mean, just for the first time in a long time, I actually saw a conscience in there. It was eating at him. And I feel that maybe if he really is lying about Todd, that's going to start eating at him too, you know?
I wish I could be as sure as you are.
Oh, he's got to open up. He's got to. He's got to trust me. And I've got to convince him of that. And if I yell at him and attack him like everybody else, he's going to shut down. I'm going to lose my little boy. I'm going to lose him for good.
That sounds like it can take some time. So where does that leave Dad? Just talk to him. Okay, talk to him. See if you can build a case. If you can't, if you really can't, if you're totally convinced that he's guilty, then...
You better get that.
No, we're not done.
Yes, we are. We're done here, honey.
That's it. You're not even gonna think about it.
All right, I'll think about it, okay? Okay. Get the phone, get the phone.
Nate?
Hey, I'm sorry to call so late.
That's okay.
The news is on at the gym. They said Todd Manning was arrested for murder.
Yeah.
Dani, that's crazy. Are you okay?
I don't even know how to answer that.
Well, do you want to talk? I can be there in like 10 minutes.
That's okay. Actually, I'm really tired.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
But maybe tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Yeah, sure. Yeah, let me know.
I will. Nate, thank you for calling. I'm gonna help Jack too, but not if it means sacrificing Dad. If Jack is lying about this, Dad can't just be waiting around in jail. That is not fair, Mom. It's
Got
wrong.
a visitor. Maybe he'll believe you.
It's a nice night. You want to go outside?
Hi, James.
Hi.
I was just wishing that you were here.
Well, I came right over as soon as I heard your dad had been arrested. Starr, are you okay, baby?
No.
I'm going to bed.
Good night, son.
Mom?
What is it?
I just want to say thanks for believing me.
sorry. I don't want to be alone tonight. Can I